Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Chalmers. Chris Bosh is out there with Shane Battier. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. Lets it fly. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
And the pass to KD. The kick out to Irving. The 3 from Harden. It's rebounded by Bosh. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And it's Chalmers that time on the assist by James. Now Harden. Outside Durant. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Here's Griffin. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He talked about the matchup problems Kevin Durant poses for them. He pointed out that it's always tricky because you can't be as physical with him as you'd like to, since Durant's automatic at the free throw line. So while he wants his guys to be aggressive on KD, they'll also need to be smart above all else. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Wade. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. And here is LeBron. Bosh looking around. Chalmers. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Nets.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Feeds to Griffin. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And here's Harden for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Miami the other way. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 6 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The Heat leading by 7. Passed away. Back to Chalmers. Launches it. Shot clock at 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
It's his first trip to the line. The first one falls.
Well, there are only a handful of players who've been on the line more often than LeBron, and no surprise, every one of them a Hall of Famer. That's where he's headed to.
And both free throws good for James. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Chalmers against Harden. That one's not going to go. Bosch with some nice D.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Durant. And James pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami to the paint. And Chris Bosh with the slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I really appreciate how Harden handles contact, staying in control of his body, and tremendous balance.
Passes it to James. And the rejection by Harden. And they're pushing it up. And the jam by Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Now here's Wade. James wide open. Drops one in from the wing.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
Pass to Chalmers. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And he gets it to go.
The team does a nice job supporting what Kyrie Irving does. I mean, they've got total trust in his ability, so I think they work a lot harder to set him up.
Now here's Wade. Good D by Irving.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the jam by Harden.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
LeBron against Harris. LeBron, good.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Harden surveying the D. The wide open look for Durant. A three-pointer off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
You know, Chris Bosh offers a versatility that you got to love. I mean, a terrific big man who can sink it from deep and also does solid work on defense and can post you up as well.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Heat, Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Battier. Allen comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Mike Miller subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Both free throws good from Bosh. Nets trail by 9. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. He kicks to Harden. And here's Green outside. Miami grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And you really can't forget about Green's speed. So effective on the drive.
The pass to Haslam. LeBron James on the wing. Bosh trying to free himself up. And James throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And Harden with the stuff.
Tremendous speed on the drive. Harden is consistent in attacking the basket.
James with it. He's got 8. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good. Lewis checked in for the Heat. And both free throws good for LeBron.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Haslam with the rebound. Miami leading by 11. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Pass to Harden. And stolen by Miller. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. Ahead. Here's LeBron. Great tee that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here's Brown. Excellent tee there from Allen. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Nice shot by James.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
Down low, here's Dinwiddie. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now, here is Miller. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to James. Back to Allen. Heat moving the ball around. Clock at 6. LeBron with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. From deep LeBron. No good on the shot. The Nets go the other way with it. Lobbed up there for Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Miller outside. Back to LeBron. Kicks it to Lewis. LeBron outside. The 15-footer. Good. LeBron's got 16 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Here's Miller. That one falls. And the Heat lead by 15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Dinwiddie. And the jam by Harden.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Allen finds James. Back to Allen. Haslam with it. Pass to James. scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Dinwiddie.
And you know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
The Heat leading by 13. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen surveying the D. Back to Miller. Three-pointer. Dinwiddie with the rebound. It's Harden with the drive over Miller. The kick out to Brown. Back to Harden. It could go, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Miami Heat. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Nets trail by 13. On the court for the Heat. Allen out there with Miller. Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Haslam. And it's Lewis in at the 4 slot. They get it back. Count it.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's LeBron. Dinwiddie with some nice D. Here we go, one-on-one. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Miller outside. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. He dishes it to Haslam. James right side. And James throws it down.
Boy, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. Here's Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 12.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
James outside. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 11-point game. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Left side, Miller. He feeds it to Haslam. Rebound, Brooklyn.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And he kicks the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Chris Bosh is checked in for Haslam. Battier comes in for Rashard Lewis. Dwayne Wade's checked in for James. And it's Chalmers in for Mike Miller. Nobody near Allen. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Allen is lights out as a three-point shooter. Love how fast his release is. Staple gun quick.
Here's Durant. Ray Allen grabs the board. The Heat leading by 12. Wade trying to break free. Allen's shot is off.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now Wade following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own, a dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Miami.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
You know, one other thing that's clear is how well they're burying their jump shots here in the early going.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Wade. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Griffin. And it's sent back by Bosh. And here's Chalmers for three. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Griffin passes to Irving. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Irving's got 5.
Always great from deep. I don't think Irving has gotten enough credit for how lethal he is from behind the arc.
Wade feeling it out a bit. Over Harris. Miami no good on that time either. Nets trail by 11. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
The pass to Chalmers. Wade outside from the arc. And again, it's the Heat missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Wade against Harris. Back to Durant. Dinwiddie outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's sent back by Bosh. The Heat leading by 5. Pass to Bosh. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving's got the ball from the corner. Rebounded by Battier. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 7. And it's sent back by Bosh.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Allen, that's good.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now, here is Irving. He has 5. And slam dunk by Harris.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
But they recover it. Wade against Dinwiddie. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you gotta like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat leading by 7. Here's Chalmers. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the first one drops.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
And so Chalmers nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Nets trail by 9. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to KD. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Wade outside. Tries from 16. The offensive rebound. Battier trying to break loose. No good from Bosh. In transition, here come the Nets. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No easy way to hold KD down. He's slick, he's slippery, he's smooth with the ball. That's why he draws fouls.
The Nets shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Heat.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Durant.
Hard to imagine Durant not going down as one of the great scorers this league has ever seen. As a matter of fact, that's a given, folks. Dynamic, explosive, and he's consistent year in and year out.
Floats it up for James. Bosh with the bucket. Bosh has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Outside Durant. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Bosh has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Chalmers finds Wade. Back to Chalmers. Pass to Battier. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 3 assists tonight.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Now, here is Irving. There's the pass to Durant. Nets passing it around. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. He's off on that one, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball, and it's Irving missing. Miami leading by 6. LeBron dishes to Wade. Some solid defense there from KD. Wade's gone 4 of 11 tonight. Griffin. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Miami no good on that time either. Pass to Irving. Uncovered. Rebounded by Chalmers.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
James left side. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his buckets. You can count on that.
Timeout called, the Nets. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
We do this for the city, the whole city.
And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Heat, Udonis Haslem, he's checked in for Bosh. Lewis comes in for Shane Battier. And Miller's subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Good D by Miller.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Harden gets the bucket.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Irving against Wade. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wade's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And stolen by Irving. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Heat. 55 seconds left in the first half of basketball. James, the pass to Wade. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Miami, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Here is Harden. He's got 16. Passes to Irving. Looking to get back on track here. And Miller with the block.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and That's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Looking to end the run. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Irving.
I think he's the most creative finisher in the league. Irving's so good at finding holes in the defense.
James. That one off the back iron and out. In transition, here come the Nets. Green leading the charge. From deep, Harden. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
yeah, so good. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He ended up with 22 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They're in good shape thanks to the work they're doing on the glass. Their effort has been excellent. The numbers are too, and I don't see those numbers dropping off. They're going to keep doing the dirty work in the second.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you can scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Durant is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And then Durant with the jam.
How do you stop Durant on the drive? I mean, this guy is mobile, he's long, and he's got tremendous ball skills.
Now here's James. Pass to Battier. Wade outside. Double teamed on Wade. Here's Bosh. A basket good off the assist from Wade. That's now 8 points for Chris Bosh.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Right there, we saw Bosh opened up space for the shooter. Well done.
Irving against Wade. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Irving's got 13.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Harden against Wade. Over Harden. Wade can't hit. Nets trail by 13. Here's Irving. Durant trying to break free. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mario Chalmers picks one up.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
Brooklyn shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First one falls for him.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. and even did a little acting along the way.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. The dish to James, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Bosch passes to Batty. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Battier is the full package pro. A knockdown three-ball specialist who also gets it done by working hard on the defensive end, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Battier. Both free throws good from Battier. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Harden up top, defended by Chalmers. Harden bounce pass. Here's Durant, who scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Chalmers against Irving. And stolen by Irving. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Harden has a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one. Now the pass to James. Over Harris. Again, the miss by the Heat. Nets trail by 8. Irving finds Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it.
You know, I like how Irving also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving. And the Heat making a change here. Allen's checked in. So he gets them both. Now Chalmers. He's got 8. Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
On the wing, James. To the inside. And then Bosh with the jam.
And that shot was huge as they try to stem the tide here and hang on to the lead.
Yeah, they had been watching it kind of melt away, but that basket could be what gets the momentum back in their favor.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Allen. No good. Nice D from Griffin. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Allen with it, and it's Harden picking him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Allen drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Goes back up. Harden, no good. The Heat leading by 8. And here is Allen. He's got 7. Harris looking it over. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Harris, no good. Chalmers against Harden. Lets a floater go. Chalmers' shot is no good. So it's Brooklyn now. 8-point game. Here's Griffin. His 3-pointers off the mark. To the middle. Here's LeBron. Good. And it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got 6 assists here tonight. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Harden against Chalmers. Here's Durant. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's Bosh after the made shot from KD.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Yes, that goes in. Irving's got 19 points. Here's LeBron. He's got 26. And the dunk by James.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Lobbed up there for Durant. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Battier. Griffin grabs the board.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
They get the rebound. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Durant.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Allen. Now, here's Chalmers. And here's LeBron outside, and it's KD with the rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 2-point Heat lead.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Harris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Heat, Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Batty. Lewis comes in for LeBron. And Mike Miller subbed in for Mario Chalmers. Scooped up. Haslem can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing. Green deciding where to go with it. Harden outside. Here's KD for the tie. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's Allen. Again, the miss by the Heat.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert, but that's a shot he has to continue to take.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Harden with the stuff.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
And the Heat call time here. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
Wade, he's checked in for Mike Miller. Bosh against Durant. Wade left side. Lewis passes to Wade. Shot clock at 6. Wade double team. Trying to end the drought. Haslem, that's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Brown with it. No points in the game yet for him. Down low. Here's Harden. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem.
And you got to know Harden's looking to get to the line. I mean, one of the best in the game at going right into the defender and drawing fouls.
The Nets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And he makes the first.
And, you know, after being a sixth man during the beginning of his career, Harden has blossomed into a big-time star. He's a top-tier combo guard in this league now.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now, here's Wade. He's got 19, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And, you know, Chris Bosh is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. James checked in for Miami.
One shot.
Free throw good. Bosh. And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 16-7 run. Harden the pass to Durant. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Chris Bosh.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Free throw good. James Harden. And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. Trailing by 2. Dishes to James. Over Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim. In transition, here come the Nets. Over in the corner, Brown. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Miami. Wade outside. That shot misses. Great tee that time from Green. Harden dishes to Harris.
You just can't foul Harris there because he's almost automatic from the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
The first free throw is good.
You know, he was waived after his second year in the league, guys, but Joe Harris didn't let that stop him. He improved his skills, and he's carving out a nice career for himself.
And Harris drops them both. The Heat trail by 4. James outside. Back to Wade. Floats it up for James. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And, you know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
Harden against Allen. Harden outside. Now here's Allen. He's got 7. We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. James, that's a 2-pointer. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. James has got 32 points in the game. Harden the pass to KD. KD draws the double. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harris's shot is off. Here's Miami now. And it's Wade in the corner. Kicks it out to James. Over Harden. James, no good. Harris inside the line. It's hauled in by the Heat. James has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant, the pass to Harris. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harris has got 7 points.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
Allen outside. Passes it to Wade. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Wade, no good. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll return shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Heat, Haslam's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Allen in at the point.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Bosh. And the Heat making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. Both free throws good from Bosh. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 1. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Well, I tell you what, with Harden, sometimes it seems the more the defense bodies him up, the more determined and effective he is in scoring.
Now, here's Chalmers. Good D by Harden. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harris with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Here's Wade. Count it. Wade's got 21 in the game.
Wade is an exceptional player, an efficient scorer who can score in bunches.
Then finds Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Shane Battier is checked in for Udonis Haslem. And Brown drops them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Wade outside. Back to Chalmers. Harden grabs the miss.
Seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it. Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so here is Miami following the bucket by the Nets. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Chris Bosh.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
The pass to Griffin. And it's Miami with the rebound. James with it, picked up by Brown. Got a piece of it. Battier kicks to Bosh. Good work there as it goes. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The shot's good from Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Wade dishes to LeBron. To the paint, here's Bosh, and Chris Bosh with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Blake Griffin taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Griffin.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Griffin hits them both. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Chalmers scanning the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Chalmers nails both of them. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Shane Battier.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
free throw drops for Jeff Green.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jeff Green drops them both. The Heat trail by 5. Pass to Chalmers. He kicks it to Wade. Floats it up for James. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. James against Harris. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, Harris is such an aggressive hunter of his shots. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense, and sometimes they get over-aggressive with him.
2 shots.
That's good from Harris. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Wade against Irving. And again, it's the Heat missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. Baseline try. Yep, that one goes in there. Irving's got 12 points here in the second half.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handle. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Now here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Battier outside. Back to LeBron. Battier trying to break loose, and that one drops for him. 34 points for LeBron.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And Harden with the stuff.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wade against Irving. Harden the pass to Green. Harden trying to get open, and it's Green missing. The Heat trail by 6. Now Chalmers. Free throw line jump shot. Here's Bosch. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Bosch. Second free throw, no good. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 5-point game. Irving kicks to Green, passes it to Harris. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. The 3 from Harden, and the Nets another 3.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Pass to Chalmers. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got his 7th assist here tonight. To the inside. Green. And it's Green with the jam.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
LeBron passes to Wade. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now here's Griffin. At the elbow, Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Griffin. Rebounded by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's James. And another basket for Miami.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here is Harris. Up top, Griffin. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Chris Bosh taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Bosh.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
Both free throws good from Bosh. The Nets with the lead. Harden outside. Outside Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
That evens the score. LeBron's got 46 points.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Irving looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 40 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Here's James. That one goes. Count it.
And he is putting on a shooting clinic here tonight.
I'd say so. 8 for 8 from the field, and he's on a whole nother plane right now.
Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 42 in the game.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Down low, Adier. Great tee that time from Green. Brooklyn leading by 3. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. He's got 44.
How good is that? Harden commanding the ball in these moments. Loves stepping up at crucial times.
Wade against Irving. High, arcing shot, and he comes up with the deuce.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now here's Wade. Bosch in the post, defended by Griffin, and that one's good by Bosch.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Here's Wade following the bucket by the Nets. The shot's good. Wade's got 6 here in this quarter.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
Miami grabs the miss. Bosch has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Chalmers. And the shot no good, a bit short. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead.
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Here's Wade. No good there. The Nets go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Irving from long range. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Griffin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Free throw good from Wade. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Chalmers against Harden. Lets it go. That shot off the mark. And Miami the other way now. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Griffin. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
I doubt it. I mean, it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and they need some cooperation with some missed free throws from the opponent.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Wade. There's the feed to Bosch. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And you got to like the interior game of Bosch. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 7. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. James against Harris. Here's Bosch. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Wade outside. Latrey. Rebound by Jeff Green. And here is Irving. So it's the Nets picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.